everybody, RV living with the geezer. And as you can tell, I'm holding this camera, my phone, by hand. So if I see a law enforcement officer coming, I'm gonna just point it straight down so I don't get a ticket. It's against the law here in Texas to do this, but I still haven't figured out my phone holder. Anyway, enough said about that. We're on Highway 16, and I'm coming back from my trip up to see the kids up there at the Rvlife Ranch. And we're coming into Cherokee, Texas. And in my past married life, my wife's family her grandpa had a big ranch out here, just west of town, about 3 miles west of town. We spent lots of time up here. And this video won't be very long because Cherokee, as you're going to see, is pretty darn small. But it's a neat little town. It's in between Llano, where Rusty lives, and San Saba, Texas. So it's about halfway in between. About 16 miles to each one of them from Cherokee. So we're coming in on the north side of Cherokee. We're on, like I say, Highway 16. Trying to hold this camera as steady as I can. And don't have anybody right behind me right now anyway, so that's good. But yeah, we spent a lot of time up here. That's back in some hunting days. We used to get some venison, stock it up, and fill the freezer up. It was good times. These old businesses have been here, that most of them are shut down. But right here on the right is the store. It's now the Cherokee Corner Cafe. And let's see here. Right here, here's the fire department. And one of my old fire trucks where I used to work ended up here. I saw it, just surprised me. It showed up one time. I couldn't believe it. Back over here is the school. They're six-man football here in Texas. We used to go out there and watch them play. That's a whole different ball game there. That was lots of fun. But anyway, brings back lots of memories up here for the old geezer. We came up here for years and years. We had a nice little house that we fixed up out there on the ranch. It wasn't real nice when we got it, but we've put some work into it and fixed it up. We had a place to stay. Shoot, we had it made, and all that went bye-bye after a while. But anyway, they sold off a lot of the ranch. So after they sold off the part with the house, we actually put our little old used fifth wheel up there, and we had a power pole put in. And we had that up there for several years. My son and his cronies from, we just drove out of Cherokee, by the way. I'm just trying to move the camera around. It's really pretty up here. But my son and his cronies from when they were going to school at Tarleton State, which is over in Stephenville, not too far from here, they would come up and go hunting, stay in that fifth wheel, and then, we spent lots of time up here too. But then that pasture got sold, so you know how all that goes. No moss, but that's a whole different life to me, looking back on it now. But it was great times. So let me go ahead and figure out how to cut this camera off without running off the road, guys. I guess I'm doing all right. I got to get that phone holder fixed, so this is sort of ridiculous doing this. But we'll be talking at you later. Adios. Bye-bye.